Welcome to the HOTS Hotel Management Simulation video on revenue management decisions. This screen allows you to go beyond just setting rates and get minute control over how your revenue management is going to function. So there's a few ways to manipulate your revenue management. First, you can use the late booking screen. So late bookings make up a certain percentage of all bookings. Again, this number will change every time we run the simulation. Late bookings are considered about 3 days out or less. So if you are showing less than 50% occupancy, that will sell rooms at 80% of normal. However, if you're above 50 and below 80 in this case, it will quote 90%. But if you're above 90%, it will quote 110% of normal. And again, you can never quote over rack. They're saying above average ADR. This gives you great control on that last minute revenue to either boost your occupancy or boost your rate. Below that is your merchant website and package rate discounts. So the white box shows all of your channels of booking. So direct reservations is grayed out with a check mark. Anyone can always contact your hotel directly and book. But the others are some of the more common ways that people book. The Sabre, which is the travel agent network, various booking websites. Some of them are merchant websites, meaning that they are going to pay you less and then charge the guest more, and they keep the difference. And here we are allowing them to do that by 10%. The package rate discount is if your rooms are sold along with airfare or hotel rentals by some of the agencies, you would be giving them a discount in order to drive that business. Now, an important box right here, allow overbooking or not. Overbooking is a normal practice in our industry. And that way, if people don't show up, you can still actually fill the hotel. It is up to you whether you want to do that or not. You risk negative guest service, but you can maximize revenue. Now, the letting limits are about how much of your hotel you are willing to sell to groups and conferences. Notice events is not here. This means that on weekdays, I'm willing to rent the entire hotel for group or conference business. Same on the weekend. Now, if you sell your entire hotel to groups, you are selling typically at a lower rate than individual transient or corporate travelers. Therefore, you're not getting the most revenue out of your hotel. So looking at where your demand seems to be based on the reports that you're reading, you may only want to allow groups or conferences to book a certain percentage of your hotel, whatever you're comfortable with, so that you still have some rooms available to pay high rent guests. That can be a strategy where you limit the use of your meeting rooms or you maximize the use of it. On weekends, you might have a different mix of business. Maybe you're willing to take more, or maybe you're willing to take less on weekends based on the nature of your market. There's also, in addition to the general revenue management page, a weekly page. So here you can set room limits to any particular booking channel based on the particular week. So that way you could eliminate lower rate sources during a week where you see high demand. Just a note with your booking channels section down here, there will be a limit, which again will change, as to how many channels you're allowed to use. In this case, you're allowed 5, but one of them is always direct. So this group has chosen Sabre Travel Agents, Hotwire, Orbitz, and Kayak, but does not sell on Booking.com, Priceline.com, or Expedia. And like always, there is the question mark. so that you can go to the user guide. Gives you a little more information about some of the boxes here and how to use them. And of course, make sure you save your changes before you change to another screen, and always finish your activity by logging off.